It was called Operation Baby Lift, the evacuation of thousands of Vietnamese children believed to be orphaned by the war. Tragedy would strike the first plane out of Saigon.
The very first plane that left out of Baby Lift crashed, and is about half of the people, orphans and some of the workers, died.
138 people, mostly children, were killed. David Nguyen's birth mother thought he was one of them.
My birth mother heard the story and she's just like, oh my God, I think my child, my son, was on that plane. And so for 40 years, until the day I showed up in 2015, she thought she had killed her only child.
In 1975, David was in the care of an American-run orphanage. His single mother, who he's since learned was a double operative in the military, had no choice but to place him in what she thought was temporary care.
So she happened to get really sick, and the doctors were saying, oh, bring him over here, the Americans will take care of him while you recover. So it's almost like they thought it was some sort of daycare.
As the fall of Saigon became imminent, the Ford administration made the controversial decision to launch the mass evacuation of orphan children out of the city.
So she went 40 years thinking that you died on the first plane of Operation Baby Lift.
Yeah. And you know, as a parent myself now, I can't even imagine like holding that inside of you for 40 years and not telling anybody that you had a child.
Half a world away in Newton, Massachusetts, Chuck and Pat Redman heard the same news. Worried the little boy they'd been in the process of adopting had been on that doomed plane. Relief when they found out he would be on the next flight. He became David Redman upon his arrival in the U.S. Growing up in Newton, the youngest of 4 children, living what many would consider an all-American life.
Played a lot of sports and had friends and everything.
But a piece of his identity and culture was always missing. As a young adult, he would legally change his last name back to Nguyen. Next came the search for his birth mother. All he had to go on were pictures from the orphanage and a piece of paper.
That paperwork is called the Statement of Relinquishment.
A private investigator and a viral post on social media later, David was reunited with his birth mother in 2015. 40 years after she thought he died in Operation Baby Lift.
Well, I land, she's there, and we just embraced for like a long time.
What goes through your head in a moment like that?
You know, it was like, I didn't have that much time to really process it. And so it was like, I hugged her, we held on for a pretty long time. And then I just found myself, we were like holding hands.
Despite the language barrier, David says he could feel the love and understand the sacrifice she made in a time of war.
I can feel her sense of loss, and it's a major sense of loss for her. You know, having lost a child and holding it in, you know, all these years and everything, so.